Hey everybody, happy Monday. It's Monday, it's Monday, it's Monday, and it's been a crap show here, total crap show. But you know what? We're gonna make ourselves a cocktail, well not me. And Mr. John, oh he's not. Oh, will it have the same mojo jojo with Mr. John not having a cocktail? We will find out. Tonight we're painting this super adorable countdown Santa. He's got a countdown.
Ho, ho.
Ho, ho, ho. We have it decorated in the studio a little bit for Christmas.
Look at that!
With another countdown. It's another countdown Santa. I laughed when I saw that. I had to grab it right off the shelf. So we're just sitting here getting ready to paint. It's Monday night. On Monday night, we're always here. We're always doing the project of the week. So what is the project of the week?
He's always running late.
John's always running late. We're going to forgive him. The project of the week is something we're showcasing, something new, something different, and it's always $24.99, and it's as a paint kit to you. And then it only lasts till the next Monday. So he's super cute if you're just joining now. Is it too early for Christmas?
No, ma'am.
Like if I started playing Christmas music now, you'd be okay and not literally sucking your thumb in the corner.
We could think about it.
Okay, so when you get these, they're packaged and they're on cardboard, so take a second and don't rip so pieces go flying. Just take a second and cut. There you are. Do you see me? I'm still seeing Barbie. I did a post with Barbie and she's still there. Barbie, go away. There I am. Okay. I asked everybody, like, are you gonna watch Barbie? Are you not gonna?
Barbie girl?
Are you a Barbie girl living in a Barbie world? I did because there's nothing else to do but play with Barbies where I live. And my aunt made me all these beautiful Barbie clothes. That was her gift. All right, so right away, I'm gonna check it out, see what I got. I got some arms. I'm gonna do the tape trick, of course, because I don't wanna lose my Santa man. I don't want to lose the pieces. So I have, okay, so what I did tonight was I tried something new. You know how I like to try something new. With the little pieces, I used some of that, I call it snot, little dot snots. But I think Colleen said it was scrapbooking glue for dots. It's just like a dot. And it kept everything in place real good. And then my only other question would be, does it keep, like does it leave residue so it's hard to paint? But it's on the back, so who cares, right? Maybe. Okay, I did it on that one. So you guys can kind of see what I'm talking about, and it comes right off. And put it somewhere you don't care. So thanks for joining tonight. Is it too early for Christmas or no in your home? So this is Christmas in July. And a couple years ago during COVID, man, we did Christmas in July like crazy. I think everyone needed that feel good.
And August and September.
Everybody needed that feel good. It was all about the feels. There's another one of those. Let's do another. See how you like the new computer? You guys, I'm big time. I got a new laptop. And I was using my son's. Oh, he's yours. All right, boom, boom. Okay, has a really nice engraved sign, days till Christmas. The dot, I know what that does. I know what this is. Okay, so I got everything there. His face is engraved, so that makes it easier to cut. Or maybe not. Maybe you need to pull out the, to paint, yeah. Maybe you need to pull out the magnifying glasses. So for time purposes, I am going to paint my chalkboard piece first and then glue my stand because I know it needs to glue for a while. So actually maybe I'll have you do that, babe. Do the stand. Hold on, here's some project glue. Or you know what, this glue from the dollar store looks really good too. You actually got off easy. I was gonna have you sit there and squeeze the 200 glues we needed for paint kits this week for our paint parties at Maple Valley. So I have two types of chalkboard paint. I have Folk Art, which is a great brand. I have Deco Art, a good brand. But I'm just like, I don't have very much Deco Art. You guys know I love Deco Art. So you're gonna probably wanna paint it 2 or 3 times with the chalkboard paint. With the kit, you're gonna get some chalkboard paint.
Did I do
The
that?
one thing I gotta say about chalkboard paint is you don't wanna mix it with your black. Like mix it up with your black, like, so try to keep your black on a separate piece of paper plate. And then it's come a long way. Remember when we did that chalkboard wall in the studio?
Oh yeah.
And it was so runny? We
Yep.
would pick up the paintbrush and go like this and we'd like drip, 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 drip.
What would I do?
Drip, 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 drip.
Drip.
But it's still gonna need several coats. You wanna completely cover up the green. And then I guess another thing you could do is prime it first.
I am definitely a better cutter than a gluer.
It's two, Mr. John is gluing 2 rectangles together and I kind of wish you guys had side vision so you could see where Sean gets his cutting skills.
I can cut.
I know you can cut. Okay. I don't have any wet wipes. So we took my car in. Maybe this has happened to you. We took the car in for like a $30 replacement part. And, you know, if a mechanic could total your car, like full on total it, this would be the case. So John was like, oh no, just leave all your boxes in the car because I'm going to need them tomorrow. And it had like my extra glues and stuff and my wet wipes. But the mechanic's like, nope, we need your car forever and a day. Happy Monday to Miss Donna. So I was heading out, getting ready to head over to the pass tomorrow morning. And I don't know if you guys have seen the news, but like a semi caught on fire and it caught the nearby brush by the gorge on fire. So they're working on that. So hopefully, fingers crossed, happy thoughts so I can get to those kids. I'm taking an extra day to get there, staying at my friend's. You what? But chalkboard.
Disconnected, no, struggling.
I'm not actually gonna blow dry that. It's gonna take care of itself. But I don't wanna mix up my chalkboard paint with my regular black. So chalkboard paint, you don't have to spend a fortune. Go get a $2 bottle. It'll last you your life in like probably 2 or 3 generations worth of painting. We got this. So if you're just joining, we're painting this cute guy, and this is the project photo you'll get to. So I like to lay everything out. I don't have to paint much of him at all. Oh, I do. He's my red. Okay. All right, so I'm researching. I thought I knew what I was doing, and I'm not. Okay, red. Red's hard, right, guys? I think Santa red is hard. The one in the picture, at least my picture looks a little orangey to me.
Your red you always say red looks orange.
It does, but this one is lipstick red.
Or pastel.
Lipstick red from Folk Art, and it's enamel, so it's going to be really shiny. So this isn't actually the one I'll send you. I'll send you Tuscan red, and it's less shiny, but you may even want to go satin. So I'm going to send you paint this week. Next week you're on your own. That's just the way it's going to be. So how's your Monday going, John? No, he doesn't know. He doesn't have a clue. It's like he needs to do the Monday dance. Monday dance. Hey, what are you guys having for dinner? I got some dinner out.
Good idea. You did?
I did.
Uh-oh.
So we have some like 5-day-old Costco shrimp. And we gotta eat it, right? We gotta use it. We gotta be thrifty. Times are tough. Buy a kit so we can know. Oh my gosh.
So they don't get seafood poisoning.
But I got out a steak dish or two, so you know how it is. Okay, so I can literally paint almost all of him. So what's going to happen is his head's going to cover. Whoop, I need some of that little snot balls that we were talking about. His head's going to cover up this much, so I don't have to paint it all. I could if I wanted to. And then his feet, I don't know if you can see, his legs are showing. His ankles are showing, y'all. So I'm just going to draw a line figuratively in my head, but you guys appreciate the line. So I'm just going to draw a line across. Everything above's red, everything below is black, and away we go. So you are helping me with paintings today. Brisket, Donna, are you kidding me? A brisket.
Yeah.
You know how long it's been since I've had a brisket?
Really?
Sorry. Got to make them feel a little crazy while we're here together. Way too much. Way too much. So take some of that off. I'm just going to paint it through. The first coat's going to look a little pastel-y, and that's because the warm colors just are more transparent. They don't have good opacity, which is coverage. Fancy word for coverage. Opacity. There we go. And I could get a little messy with this line because I'm coming in with black. But it just went really quick.
Yeah, it did.
It just went really quick. I'm probably going to give that a second coat. Do you see what I mean? It looks a little pastel-y. And this is a fabulous red. It's not a like a real pastel-y red at all. And my next favorite is Tuscan red, which is really, really my favorite red. So there I go. Okay,
Why
so
didn't you use it?
because this one, lipstick red, is just the name. It's the name. I paint by names.
I like lipstick red.
I literally, when we had the pottery studio, I really only bought Mako because I loved their names. Okay, so I can literally paint all the way down his arms because I have like the glove and a cuff coming. So I like to make it easy for you guys. The ball's white. Get off me. Okay, here we go. So a brisket, wow, you might win the prize. So make sure you guys sprinkle. Speaking of winning prizes, I gotta go find my note to see who won last week. Last week was the chickens. We even had some people like panicking today, like, oh, am I too late for the chicken? Well, no, you can still buy the chicken. It's just, as of tomorrow, it's just a little bit more because it's no longer the special of the week, which, you know, it's a mad race for the chicken balls.
It's kind of like 5-day-old Costco shrimp.
Did you hear him? He's giving me a hard time about the Costco shrimp, guys. Oh my gosh, her husband, and it was his birthday weekend. Yay.
And Amanda's making Melissa some skitty.
Oh, okay. So with meat sauce or red sauce? That's a controversy. Okay, so actually, I'm going to do his hat, and I can get a little sloppy because there's a cuff that goes on his hat. Those of you that bugs, just avert your eyes. It's okay. It's okay. It's okay. We're going to get it. I can paint, and I can paint between the lines, but I choose not to. Because...
And you can't make me.
And you won't. Yeah, you're not going to be able to make me. Because it's fun. It's more fun. It's more funner. Speaking of more fun, I'm going to bring up something, and some of you guys are not going to like me. You're just not going to like me.
Uh-oh.
So, last night, me and Sabrina and John went to see the Barbie movie. And I don't want to give any spoilers.
Yeah, thanks a lot.
I'm not giving any spoilers. But there were only 2 little kids in the theater. And the rest were dates. And then us. Because everybody said, oh my God, it's so good. It's so good. You're going to be mad at me because I'm going to say, I'd rather be home eating 5-day-old Costco shrimp than have to watch that again. Okay, berries. I got the berries. Okay. And it wasn't that it didn't have good moments, because there were a couple funny moments, but I had about an hour nap before we got to the funny moments, don't you think? What am I saying?
That's why you didn't like the show. You were busy sleeping through it.
I wasn't sleeping. I was just joking. I'm not sleeping at all. So I just went through, painted everything red that needed to be red. Pretty easy. Now, with the days to Christmas, I'm going to paint it white. You can leave it al natural like this if you want, guys. But if you really, after you paint it white, I'd only paint it white once, maybe twice if you're a light painter. Then I'd get a toothpick and then dig out the days to Christmas. And if you don't want to do it, have the kid that just got in trouble, but make sure he knows how to spell. Okay, he might be kind of rearranging the letters. Oh my gosh. So you know what I mean? Don't pick Johnny if he got D penmanship or punctuation. Nope, that's wrong too. What is it when you spell? Spelling? This is spelling. The spelling bee. He didn't win the spelling bee. It was a bad day, honey. Don't look at me like that. It wasn't
No,
like
keep going. You're on a roll.
it wasn't like bad, and I don't want to say it was a show, but it was some stuff. Some of the crapola was starting to pile up a little bit. Do you know what I mean?
So, welcome to the Paint and Therapy Hour.
Yes, thank you. Thank you.
As you processes.
I'm processing. And then Sabrina was cranky, and she was working in a hot shop with me today. Maybe that's why she was cranky. She probably didn't have any good old brisket waiting for her. I got brisket envy. So, do you have any good, I don't know if Donna's still here. She probably went to eat the brisket, but if she is, I wonder if she's got any good brisket leftover recipes. I'm cleansing the palate. I'm cleaning my fingers. Here we go. All right, so I feel like I can move on to black, but I'm gonna check out before I do. I wanna just do the chalkboard paint one more time. I'm just giving it one more coat, and the reason why is there's wood grain under here, and it will collect the chalk, and so then what I end up doing is just repainting it over and over because it won't clean real well, is what I mean. So, you know, you want to at least prime it, paint it 2 or 3 times. In my case, I did 3. I'm going to put that aside, and then I'm going to put my chalkboard paint plate aside and just work on the regular, because I don't want to mix up my chalkboard paint and my black, and I have done that before, and it does dry flatter, I think. Don't you think, Mufasa? I got my little Walmart sponges here. So Melissa sprinkled, thanks so much, Melissa. Thanks for doing that. Coming to Maple Valley. We'll be there Wednesday to do Lake Wilderness, like Maple Valley Parks and Rec, and then we'll be there on Thursday for ladies' night, or fellas' night at Vintage, and about 200 kids at Tahoma EEP. So,
Kay says hi.
Who does?
Kay.
Hey, Kay.
I gurgled.
Kay just did the the bee door hangers, or the porch cleaner, and it was so cute. It was so cute. And I met her granddaughter. She was so cute. Adorable. Hello, hello. Okay, so I'm just gonna come in here and paint. You could paint your hands. No, that's not right. Mittens, any color you want. What color do you pick? Like green? I did black. I'm just following along with my photo. I'm gonna do black. I could have done green. You could do buffalo plaid. John's eyeballing me. Did you I looked it up, what buffalo plaid really was, right?
Yeah, I think what I said was red and black.
Oh, man, they're really using that terminology interchangeably with other things. Okay, so I have legs that are black, feet that are black, the chalkboard, and the mittens. And you can paint those twice, 2, 3 times, whatever. I'm just gonna paint them once since we're on a live tonight with you guys, and you don't need to watch paint dry more than once. Mm-hmm. You'll thank me in the morning. I'm just gonna come in here and grab my white. So if I'm looking for real clean white.
Oh, sorry, clean white, go ahead.
Yeah, I'll go ahead and use my fluid acrylics. Don't judge me too harshly. It's just a really nice, pretty good coverage paint. So I'll probably do it twice. And then what I did was I dug out my glitter snow, or my, what else is it called? Snow Tex.
Oh, look at me!
Look at you!
Holy monkeys!
You deserve a cocktail. My Snow Tex is in my car at the mechanics, but I have the glitter snow, and I bought this once, a Zelina's glitter snow. And I bought it once when, right during COVID, and all of the Snow Tex was gone from this world. You all were doing so many crafts that it was just gone. You just couldn't find it anymore. And I bought this stuff, and I love it. I really do. And what I like about it, it's got a little glitter in it, guys. It has a little glitter. Snow-Tex is a little bit more like, what's the wall putty stuff called? Wall putty? Can I have a toothpick?
Sure.
Right behind you. Behind the computer. Thanks. And this is a little smoother. Okay, I'll get it.
Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't even.
It only says, what? Read it. Say it with me now. Toothpicks.
5-day-old shrimp.
Yeah, you've been eating too much 5-day-old Costco shrimp. The funny thing is, the shrimp doesn't taste like anything. It's like the pre-made shrimp. Did you notice that it doesn't taste like, not like salt, not like ew, not like anything. So we may be eating mystery shrimp. Hey guys, I have something to tell you since we're talking Costco, and maybe you knew this. I read this article the other day ago that said that Costco loses $1 million a year on their rotisserie chickens. They're the loss leader. You know, something to get you in the door. Did you know that?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you've had Costco for a client before. You know, I was thinking, why couldn't they have picked vodka to be their loss leader? You know, like $1 vodka. Okay, I'm just picking out the paint out of my sign. And like I said, if you have a kid that makes you super mad all the time, but he's a real good speller and he's got a steady hand, and I'm saying him, but I probably mean her, pick them, and this could be their like punishment for being a little turd that day. Oh, speaking of
little turds,
I picked it out. It's still, you can see it. You can paint it a second time, but you're gonna pick it out between layers. You know what I mean?
That looked fantastic.
Oh, wonderful. Are you mocking me?
No.
That's so funny. Oh my gosh. So, guys, thanks for watching tonight. If you're just joining, we're painting this really cool stand-up shelf sitter Santa. He's about 11 and a half inches tall. How wide do you think he is? Maybe 7. Maybe he's gonna get fatter as we get closer. Oh, Kay says she's heard that too about Costco, that they're not making a red hot cent at all with those chickens. Well, every time I think about buying a fresh chicken and just cook it myself, I go, why? They've done all the work, it's way less. Let's be real, I'm not gonna cook a chicken. I did when the kids were younger and, you know, I had like nothing else in this world to do. I'd cook a chicken. I'm gonna paint this white. I don't have to because there's a ball that I'm gonna put on top of it.
Then why are you doing it?
I don't know. It feels good. Because I couldn't find the ball. There it is. I found it.
What about his whiskers and his mustache?
Dude, I'm coming back. I'm all over the place.
You got
I'm coming back.
snowflakes.
I'm coming back. You guys know I'm coming back, right?
I don't know.
Oh, Donna and Kay are talking to each other. I love that. I love that. That's so funny. Okay, I'm just gonna do the cuff with the hat thing one more time. The hat thing. All right. Because let's face it, where I'm gonna spend most of the time is in the face, honestly. In fact, I'm good. I was thinking I would have to prime it, but it's such a little bit of face showing. It's not really that much. But you're gonna want a steady hand for the eyeballs. Or what you could do is, if you don't, is you could move the mustache up and just cover it and pretend like he's playing peekaboo.
Big old eyebrows.
Yeah, he's got bushy.
Flip him over.
Bushy.
The stash.
That's not his selling point. Big old eyebrows are not a selling point. At least to me.
Flip the paintbrush over and do that trick.
Oh, I guess I could totally do that, but I gotta paint his face also. Okay, so I know that's going to be white. I do have to I'm gonna start here. I'm gonna start right here. And the mustache is gonna cover a lot of it. So if you're super artsy fartsy, you can get in there and do all kinds of hair, tricky, textury things. If you're not, it's fine. You can just paint between the lines. And I almost want to say, if I were to rate this one, you know, with beginner, intermediate artist, and an advanced artist, I would say it's probably on that line between a beginner and advanced, only because of the face. And but you could take it all the way to advanced if you wanted to, if you had the skill set and the time. John gives me 1 hour to do our Mondays. 1 hour. And so far I made it, but that's why at the end of them I'm like, hot mess, throw it all together. Oh yeah, Kay, to get the customers in the store, you betcha. But you know, and that's funny. That's a funny, interesting choice, and it's all the way in the back of the store, and that's an old trick too, to get you to walk through the store for that dang chicken, and so you have to go buy all the couches and the mattresses. We almost fell for that this weekend. We almost fell for the whole mattress thing. And the funny thing is, they only have the top mattress. They didn't have like the bottom.
If we would have had it, I think we would have walked out with one.
I think we would have, and it wasn't even for us. It's like, oh, we have company coming, and oh my gosh, funny story. My girl in Maple Valley, I've been begging her, oh, come over and see me. Bring your friend or your boyfriend and go to Silverwood, have a good time, enjoy the sunshine. And she said, sure. And by the way, I'm going to bring Jew, which was her older sister, and their little family. So there's going to be a total of 6. And so I made up all the beds and everything. They just kept coming. We had, I think, 11 total, 11 bodies that weren't us in our home this weekend. Don't get me wrong, I loved it. Mr. Antisocial here, he just cooked. We ate it, he cooked it. It was great. And they're such good people. I loved it. But I was just like, wait, how many? Have you guys ever had guests, you know, house guests that, you know, didn't quite fill you in that they're bringing an army with them? Thank goodness we cooked for an army. Yeah. It wasn't brisket, I'm saying, Donna, but it was pretty good stuff. Oh my gosh. It's handsome. He's getting there. So white just takes a little while. You're going to want to do a second coat on him. Nose. So if you have a great color that you like to use for skin tone, go ahead. I like to use burnt sienna, which is kind of a reddish brown. I don't always have it at paint parties. It's kind of a reddish brown. So how you make it, if you don't have any at all, is a bright yellow and dark purple. So dioxazine purple. Did I say that? I almost said a plant instead. Dioxazine purple and bright yellow will give you burnt sienna. So burnt sienna and a little bit of white. And then, you know what? I would make the skin tone of your family members. If you are like paper white, go for it.
Casper.
If you are from a family with luscious mocha skin, go for it. He's gonna be super cute. I actually need to add a little bit more burnt sienna because the white beard is so white. I need it to contrast a smidge.
Oh, Donna says she bought that purple today.
Oh, good. You're gonna need it.
You converted another one.
I know. I need to have these links and everything, and I don't. I should. Somebody just told me yesterday at a paint party in Medical Lake that you need on your website, in your blog, which I don't know yet, like my favorite products, you know, just to save you guys some time from having to look. So I do love burnt sienna. Burnt sienna. Which which is just a reddish color brown. So I'm just going to show you.
Leave him like that. He looks like a gnome.
He does. He looks like a gnome. You could totally. I was just thinking the same thing. Totally leave him like that. And then, what is that? Is that supposed to be? That's. Hold on a second. Does this cover? Okay, this covers it. So there's an extra line there next to his cuff on his hat. You don't need to paint that skin tone. I'm gonna do it anyway because it gets covered up. I'm still gonna do it.
Got it. I'm going in.
Yeah, you guys, you're painting with me. We're actually painting here. We're figuring it out. He looks like a gnome. You could keep it like this. You could just put a big there. So funny. What's so funny?
Flip his eyebrows over. See what happens.
He's
I mean, his mustache.
His mustache over? Oh, I see what you mean. So you don't mean like that. Okay, you mean like that. Oh, no, it doesn't fit. It looks like he looks like a pilgrim gnome.
Oh, okay. No,
We're not going for that holiday.
Worth a try.
We're not going for that holiday, y'all. Oh! It's okay. It's okay. We're just going to wipe that off.
Can't take you anywhere.
Okay, I know. I just got excited. I just got excited about the dioxazine purple that Donna bought.
You are getting a request. What are my favorite products video?
Okay, I can do that. Ooh. I can totally do that. Make a note of it. Make a note. And it's different from canvas to wood. And, you know, I would say half of our customers, if you look and you're like, oh, you have a pretty good following on Facebook, I'd say half of them are from canvas when we used to do all canvas and a little bit of clay and a little bit of ceramics. And then when we pivoted to include wood, I would say that's where everyone else is coming from. So those would be two different products, but that would be two different videos. Thank you so much. Who? Yeah, Donna. Donna, of course, it was her idea. So I'm just going to give his legs one more coat. He's not going to have like stubbly legs.
Hairy legs.
I don't imagine he would shave it all. He'd have this really hairy leg to keep him warm in the winter. It's like no shave November.
What about Mrs. Claus? You know, she's part squatch under there.
Yeah, probably. Yeah, she's Norwegian. By the way, could you move that? I dropped all the ornaments back there that Sabrina's going to paint for me. I know.
You know how hard it was to separate all those out?
And I said a good cuss word when that happened.
Yeah.
Don't ask what it was. I'm cleaning.
Do a video on your favorite cuss words.
Who's gonna watch that? Anybody? Oh my gosh. I would get kicked off so fast. So fast. But I'm not saying no. Oh my gosh. Okay. So here we go. So I just have to, hold on, I'm just gonna take my air gun and I'm gonna blow dry him. Be careful of your snowflakes and stuff, which I forgot to paint. Ew.
So Donna said something surprising to me.
Uh-oh.
Or to us. She said she's yet to be brave enough to paint on canvas.
Oh. Let me just give you a class. I'll just send you oh yeah, so my makeup's in my car too, somewhere in Sabrina's makeup, so I'm sure this looks great. So I wear waterproof
This
mascara.
is my wife, Ozzy.
Put down Ozzy. I love his little videos he's doing. I know. I laugh when I laugh so much. Like my eyes water. They always have. So I've always used waterproof. Am I okay?
No. Yes, you look great.
Oh my gosh. Oh no. Yeah, I see what you mean. Sorry.
That looked better.
You're stuck with it. You're stuck with it.
I'll take it.
Okay. Thanks for telling me, guys, that I look like a clown. Donna, I'm just going to pack you up one. What do you like? Sunflowers? Do I have any paintings back here? A barn? The pumpkins? Yeah, I'll get you something. Just tell me what you want. And I can pre-draw it for you so you don't have to draw and be stressed about it. So the thing about canvas painting is it's layers. Like the first time somebody paints, you're like, you can still see it through it. Yeah, it's about 20 layers later. And if a painting looks difficult, it just has more layers. Simple, simple layers. Green. Cake has layers. I'm gonna add a little gold to my green. Silver. I'm gonna add a little silver to it. Now I wanna add some gold.
Parfaits.
Parfaits. Feeling like you need to go to, well, poop. Shrekland?
Yeah.
Well, that's a little bit more gold than I wanted, but I think you get it. But I do love how it turned out. I didn't want it super holly jolly green.
Oh,
Merry Christmas.
No.
Okay.
Taking my songs.
You know I can't stop myself. I just gotta break out into song. So guys, if you're joining now, sprinkle, sprinkle, because we're gifting one and we'll send it to you. Sometimes it takes me a week or two to get it out the door. Ooh, Shannon, I'll bring it. Shannon, if you're watching, I'll bring it, girl. She won that 4th of July. Okay, that was good. That was fast. I got the nose. Everything's painted at least one time. We can put them together and I was just gonna leave this all natural, or I could put like a little brown. I'll put a brown on it.
Brown?
So I'm just gonna do a watered down brown, and it's just gonna be a
Glittery
stain.
gold.
I'll put some gold in my brown. How about that? Just for you, babe. I'm just gonna water it down, and I'm gonna use a towel corner, one that I did not use for my mascara.
Oh, okay.
I'm just gonna wipe it on. What do I do with it? Oh, it's right here. Okay. What I like about it, it's not so thin that I'm super worried about it, but I probably should still. What I like about this design is everything seems substantial. Don't you think everything cut really well?
Everything cut really well.
The snowflakes are always interesting. I'm like, oh, is it gonna come out?
Poking through the snowflakes is always, but no, everything was good. I don't think there was any pieces that could fall through.
Okay, perfect.
Yeah, that was a good one.
All right.
The grate falling through the grate is always the tricky one on
Yeah.
the small pieces.
The small pieces, and I try really hard not to buy too many details. They're really for a smaller, probably a smaller laser, like a hobbyist or something, than the big Mufasas we've got. Okay, let's clean up, I guess, and start gluing this puppy together. And then, actually, let's take a second. I'm gonna dip and dot his eyes. I'm gonna flip a paintbrush over that I like the size of, or I also have a lot of good luck just breaking a toothpick, which I got right here. Toothpick, toe pick, or cutting it.
While you're screwing around with that, do
Yeah.
you have any plans for clay projects this fall?
Are you asking or somebody else asking?
Somebody else is asking.
Okay.
Well, sort of asked. They said they missed doing clay, so I'm.
All right, so who is it?
Melissa.
Oh, Melissa, hey. So Melissa, every year we're still doing them, if we have enough interest. So every year, and maybe you're not getting the emails, maybe they're going to spam. What we do is by kit, so you'll do it at home. I did not like that size. Okay, so basically you come and you get the clay from us. We have it already proportioned. You join a class or watch a video on how to do it. You bring it back, we pick it up, we fire it, and bring it back to you. So we'll start the pumpkins, and so many families do it every year. They'd kill me if I didn't do it, where they bring their pumpkins out every year and they see all the kids' progression. We'll start the pumpkins so that they're ready. We'll probably start it right after Labor Day. And so basically we'll have sign-ups, and then since you're in Maple Valley, Giselle will meet you and she'll get your kits ready. I thought this year maybe we would try and see if anybody wanted to do it here. I don't know. And then we'll do the, so that's that. The melty snowman. There's no way we can do the gingerbread houses remotely. There's just no way, man. That would be, because that was almost like our chicken. That was almost our last leader, because you put so much time into rolling out for the 50, we'd have 50 people in class. We'd have 3 classes sold out. And then we'd go, we can't do anymore. We're just done. Okay, so this is what I'm gonna do for the little rouge on his cheek to make him look happy.
What's happening?
You're getting kicked off, I wonder. Well, they had to let me know if I was. I'm just going to water down some paint, some pink paint. Whoop, never mind. Here, I'm just gonna take it off my sponge. I'm just gonna really water it down. And if it's still too red, I could bring in some pink. I'm just gonna put it in there right where his face is gonna be. And then I like to use my finger and kind of move it around. His face might be a little dark. It's darker than my photo.
Nope. Don't want that for him.
I just don't want those too fancy pants. And then I'm gonna put one more layer on top, and that's gonna be what distracts everybody. So yeah, Melissa, I'm not sure why you weren't getting those emails. Okay, so I'm gonna put some dots next on his cheeks. And then, yeah, there you go. So we were doing all kinds of clay projects when we lived in Maple Valley remotely. And people were fine with it, they still loved it. And then I would say attendance has gone down. I mean, you used to do 200 at a time because it was remotely, right? It was just a matter of me then getting everything ready and then putting everything in the kiln and blah, blah, blah. So I'm just pulled out the Tribe's bears. So I'll be delivering them this week. So at Muckleshoot Tribe. So we just did them. Okay, so let's start gluing this together. And you have my stuff, right? Okay, here we go. Where's my glue? I'm just gonna use the Dollar Tree glue today. See how it goes. I'm gonna definitely give, I should have painted this. I'm gonna definitely give his beard another coat after we're all done here. What's the time on this, babe?
We are at 6:43.
Okay, so me talking full on, I got this done in 43 minutes, and I talk full on, right? If I was focused, I'd probably have been done for a while ago. Okay, make sure you're clean, which I think I'm probably pretty close. I'm gonna start. I'm not at all. I'm not at all, guys. Oh, dude, you totally booby trapped me. Totally booby trapped me. Okay, I'm just gonna spread this around. So you don't want to over glue. What's good glue to use? You can use E6000 watch. Make sure you don't have that ooze out because it's shiny. Thanks, babe. I really like. Where's my bottle of glue? Oh, I put it away. Good God. The Type-On Quick and Thick. I can only find it at Lowe's and at Walmart and at Amazon. Okay, I'm just gonna line myself up. And this guy is 3 layers in some spots. So I'm just gonna hold them in place. And then we'll do detail work before we put them on the stand. Make sure it's gripped so you aren't, when you hold it up, it doesn't like slide and ooze and stuff. So let me know if you're watching on a replay or if you're watching live. Okay, so I want to point out though too, I'm using enamel paint tonight, which is super slick. The molecules are super tight together. High gloss. Glue's going to take a little longer to glue tonight. This glue is completely fine. It works great all the other times. Okay. Gonna put my little puffity muff on and take off the extra. We don't want to over glue. Goodness, maybe it didn't put enough glue on. All right, here we go. Take 2. We'll try again. Just press down. So, it's oozing just a little bit. I like to keep a dry, stiff paintbrush around, and I like to just clean it up. One that, you know, doesn't have a life, doesn't have a purpose. It lives to clean my messes up. Gonna lower that a little bit.
That's me.
Yeah. All right, here we go. And I can squeeze this on a plate and then just apply it with a paintbrush if I wanted to. That's fine. You'll get the knack of it. But I just want you to see that just like anybody can do these. It's really like paint by number, right? So if you have a lot of artistic experience, knock it out of the ballpark. Make them super realistic looking. You'll be having this one in your family a long time.
I think so. This one's pretty
This
cool.
one's cute. Oop. Really? No? Oh, I totally, there it is. I was all up in my head about that for a minute. All right.
Oh, there you are, Santa.
Oh, there you are. He's winking at me. Some of you guys will be able to put eyelashes on. I can't. See these fingers? They're sausage fingers. They're too big. Oh shoot, I got his face all McNasty. What'd you say?
Lucky guy.
Yes, I leak mascara everywhere. And I have sausage fingers. But that's okay. You guys get it, right? Oh, Santa. Oh, Santa, your nose.
Say it ain't so, Santa.
Oh my gosh. Thanks for joining today, guys. I just want to show you where we're at. Hello. Whoa.
He's cute.
He is cute. He really is. These threw me for a curve at first because I couldn't quite figure out.
You wanted the beard to touch the whole thing.
Yeah, and there's a gap. So make sure you're lining them up with the outside. Let me show you what I mean. I was like, oh, he should be in there hugging his beard, but he's not. He's out here. Make sure you're lined up with the outside because of that whole sign situation. So I'm going to take just a second. Uno momento. I'm going to make sure that I have them right where it's supposed to be before I start gluing. Wrong?
Yeah, put the black one on first.
Huh?
Put the black.
Oh,
sign on
shoot.
first.
He's right.
What?
Yep.
What?
He's right. John was
Oh,
right.
it hurts you, doesn't it?
A little
It
bit.
hurts for you to say.
A little bit. You were right already one time this month. Okay. So that's, I think, the hardest part. Is I wanted to line him up with the beard. Like he should totally, to me, fit the beard. But there's this little gap. Like he's like, thigh gap, but on the arm. All right, so you definitely want to line that up. Watch this video. If you decide you want this project, watch the video again right before. Make sure you go get some Costco chicken and some vodka
Had some leftover brisket,
and leftover brisket,
some 5-day-old shrimp.
5-day-old shrimp, and then, then you're set. See, it didn't take long at all. So this is our project of the week. It comes with as a paint kit. I don't have it on the website yet. I'll do it tonight. Sorry guys, that's one thing I forgot to do yesterday. I'm gonna move this in just a little bit. I still feel like there's the design and then there's how I want it to look. You guys all know what I mean. And that's okay. I'm gonna have him hug the beard there. It's just gonna happen.
I'm so confused.
I'm hugging the beard. It's a visual thing. It still looks okay. All right. So honestly, I can tell you I used a really glossy paint, which I won't be sending you. I'll be sending you a different paint. And I kind of wish I had a satiny paint on him instead of the gloss. And then if you wanted to gloss it up, you could just pick up your gloss and you could just spray them. But retrospectively, I guess I could satin them too, right? I don't know. All right. So this is really easy here to get too much glue. For this step, just go ahead and pop them off the extra. I think it's a great design. How cute.
I'm really nervous to see if he'll stand or if we gotta do something.
Well, I probably should. I wonder if I might have to do super glue for that. So remember, guys, have a little grace when we go to put them on the stand because We haven't put him together yet. We don't know, do we need to use super glue? Sometimes he has to give me like an anchor piece.
What's that spray called that you just held up the make it break or shiny?
Okay, so there's a couple different sprays I have. It's whatever I can find at the time. This is polyacrylic. This is really for pieces that have a lot of white in it. I'm gonna make it shiny or satiny depending on whatever gloss, but this is clear gloss and it's not
It's still polyacrylic.
polyacrylic. Remember, get the fella that can spell. Just joking.
With a P, man.
With a P. It's not super glossy, so I just happened to pull it up because it's water based because it was right there. I typically like a gloss spray, triple thick from Minwax. Nope, the other one, Crayon, triple thick. But it is urethane based. So if you have a lot of white, it will yellow. Just gonna touch them up. Clean up, clean up. Clean up your house. Clean up your house. Don't tell me I'm running late because I don't care today. It's Santa. It's Santa. I gotta do some detail work. Okay, I'm just gonna weigh those down. Whoop. There's a little glide action happening. Don't drink the vodka right now. Stay engaged for just a minute when you're putting this together. Okay, so I'm gonna put this up here like that. What's that?
Let's see. So she's asking if she can get that.
The polyacrylic?
Yeah.
What
what's the
stores?
best clear for my welcome sign?
Who's
Kate's
talking?
asking.
Kate,
Okay.
remind me, you did the welcome sign and it was white, correct? The B sign. So you want to use this one. Polyacrylic from Minwax. You can get it at Freddy's, any of the hardware stores. I don't think they have it at Michael's. So I would Freddy's, and sometimes you have to look up like it's on the top shelf, you know, like in their extra like stash. That's where I find it. Yeah, so okay, this is the one you want because it won't yellow, but my clear gloss doesn't have a lot of shine to it. And I gotta tell you, normally I'm a gloss lover, but I don't think I like the Fat Man glossy. I think I want them satiny. So I might have to pick up some satin.
We like 'em furry.
I got some fingerprints on the berry. Dang it. All right. So at least if you paint, so there's a lot of wood painters that do everything in the satin, and then if they want it shiny or when they seal it, then you should probably seal most of your projects. And the reason why is because they're the paint is UV.
Is Santa got a big glittery?
Sabrina, what you doing, girl?
Is he a pretty Santa?
He's probably gonna have some glitter, yes. What was I just saying?
Glitter on your projects. Seal all your projects.
Seal all my projects. I'm putting a little doodad on his nose because I was thinking about it.
Boog.
No, not a booger.
Oh.
Dude.
Well, it's cold out there. He's got
So
a
yeah,
little...
you should seal most of your projects if they're gonna be out and about. Like, you know, if it's just it's only gonna be out a month. It still protects the paint, and that's what you're looking for.
So Gail and Sabrina are both, they're on a throw some hearts battle if you want the glitter.
All right, guys, if you want glitter,
If you want glitter, throw some hearts.
give me some hearts.
Oh, I got a heart.
If you want some glitter, give me some hearts. But I got to do a little detail work. Here's my sign.
Oh yeah, we get another heart.
Days to Christmas, so
Oops,
you know what
I
you
think
need
I got
to
a
do.
finger.
Oh, who gave John a
That
finger?
hurts. We got hearts.
Oop, I'm sorry, my hand slipped on the keyboard. I didn't mean to give you the finger. Oh my gosh, he came together so cute. So the other thing you just missed me do was when okay, man, I really gotta hold this in place. When I put my feet on, you have to leave that little notch there. He's supposed to stand in the stand. Now, it's like 50-50 whether it works because we have adjustments we have to make. He took a fancy class. We have to make all the time to these designs because, you know.
But we can't do it until after you assemble it because we don't know where the weight is.
So you're here with me and we're working this out together, and if it works really good, well, if you wanted really shiny, okay, so this is just a really good go-to sealer if you don't want to add more like shine to it. And so I thought yours looked amazing. Shayna, so she joined us yesterday in Medical Lake for the first time. She's new, she's from the West Side too. She's delightful. So I would think this is probably the best one. And this one seriously is not glossy, but if you're scared of gloss, definitely go with the satin. Oh, okay, so you gotta have this little notch right here. So you would typically glue him in place, and I'm saying, I don't see that. I don't see, oh, okay, now I see it. So if you glue him with some super glue, I think it's gonna work. I'm not gonna do it right now because I still have to do some detail work. So it fits nicely, and that's the problem, is if it fits too loose.
What are you, Goldilocks?
Yeah, I am. I'm gonna flip them upside down. So when I paint them, it'll get a little bit, is it going in? Oh yeah, it's in there. It'll get a little tighter. When I paint this, I'm gonna paint this brown or dark black or whatever. Okay, let me just put my little snowflakes on. So yeah, Shayna, she did the turtle that we offered this month.
Yeah.
The 3-layer. Oh my gosh, get off me. So cute. She's great. You could tell she's got some painting experience.
Nice. She also says she needs that Santa in her life.
You need the Santa? Well, I would suggest, I don't have it on the website yet, but I'll get it on today. But you can give a verbal if you want. I would suggest now, if you can swing it, because it's the project of the week. So that's $24.99. And so typically when the week's over, we raise it at least by 5. Some of the projects we raised a little bit more because we were like, that was some glue, tasty. Honey, can I get a floor in my studio? As I'm throwing the glue around everywhere. I'm just laughing. Okay, so here he is. He's super cute, but I am going to do a little detail work. So give me 5 seconds of your time if you want to hang out with me tonight while I do that. I love it so much. Boom. So I'm flipping a paintbrush upside down. Something I like the size of. 1, 2, 3. I'm going to do some dots. You know what? I slipped a little bit. Darn it. So I should have held it in place just a little longer. Think I can get it back? Nope. That Dollar Tree stuff is really good. So, honey, how many days?
It's like glue.
It's like glue. It's like good glue.
It's like stuck on there like glue.
Oh my gosh. Okay, so what else am I doing? Okay, some more 3s. I like to do in 3s because your eye likes odd numbered items. It just does. I'm not going to outline all of them. I'm just kind of coming in here, giving them a little love. You know what you could be doing for me right now?
Nope.
You do. You totally do. You could be doing the Google search for how many days it is until Christmas. And use today's date.
Use today's
Okay,
date.
so I'm going to do a dot here and a dot here. Whoop, no, right here. And then grab a paintbrush.
Donna says, my heart says 5, my checking account says 1. I like her.
Oh my gosh. Donna, we can only do what we can do, girl. We can only do what we can do. And you've done a lot.
Sabrina just beat me to 154 days. She knows.
She's like, Mama's going to want to know. How much do I have to pay my kid to watch my show? She's going to be like, Mom, how many days? Oh, shoot. I had some chalkboard paint. I probably stuck, or chalkboard. Oh, like over there. Do I have any chalkboard?
Chalk?
Chalk, sorry. Chalkboard chalk, white, because this is pink and all the other colors. Yeah, we normally have some because of our kid art boxes. 100 what?
154? Is that what she said? No, I don't know. Heck, I don't know.
Oh, I need some dots. You figure that out while I'll do some more dots.
You do some dots. should put it on. 154 days. I'm looking on my phone. I'm such a dummy.
Okay. 1. 50.
Okay.
Oh, I'm going uphill. 4. Oop! I ran into the side. Dang it!
Can't take you anywhere.
Somebody with better writing needed to do that. Ready? 154. 154. That's so long, guys. It's like half the year. And his little stand. Super cute.
Yeah,
Super
lots
duper
of hearts.
Super cute. And yes, he's going to need glitter, but he's also going to get a little bit.
A little bit of snow.
I can't really send this because it dries out. I'm going to tell you right now. It dries out, but I'm going to put them on mine. I'll give you a link. It's got some glitter. Boom. Boom, 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 boom. Some 3D look. You're dying to get in on that. Okay, so all I'm really going to do is I'm going to repaint.
Sam is watching you.
Son was watching. All we're really going to do is I'm going to, hold on a second, I want to make sure he stands. He's not glued in place, but he will. Okay, he will when he's glued in place. Okay. Perfect. So cute. So sprinkle the love, which means S-H-A-R-E, because we're not allowed to actually say those words, because somebody will win this. We'll decide before next week who does. And so basically we take for orders this week, verbal orders, they go out next. If you don't want to talk to me or give me a verbal order, you can just check out our website. I'm really late because
Add to my list, Carol.
Carol, you told me. She said to me this week. I call her up. I'm like, Carol, let's talk about your order. And she's like, I want every Monday. I want every Monday thing you do, because it's like 157 million degrees down in Phoenix. There we go. Sweet. Love it. So thanks for watching today, Carol. I will pick out some glitter, definitely, for sure. We'll glitter him up. Give him a little extra special twinkle in his eye. Okay, guys. Thanks for watching. Kelly Sue with Cleopatra Art Studios, and...
I forgot what I said.
What do you say?
Oh, I don't know.
Okay, buddy.
Okay, buddy.